everybody. Thank you for inviting me here today. My name is Melanie Fine, and my company is Chem. Chem is an online, fully interactive website that teaches high school, AP, and college chemistry in 10-minute video lessons. I'm sure most of us are familiar with the 2010 Program for International Student Assessment, which ranks our United States students as 25th and 24th in the fields, respectively, of math and sciences compared to students around the country, which is really sad considering this is the country that created the computer and the internet. And if these numbers continue to fall, then we will have to outsource all our technology, which means we're really outsourcing our future. Alternative solutions that have been used to try to fix this problem is to lower our standards. We have more happy students, but less competent students. We throw more money at our failing education system, but you realize that in the hard sciences, more than 50% of the teachers out there are not teaching in their subject area of expertise. As a parent, if you have the money and you have the desire, you can hire a tutor, but is your tutor more qualified than the teacher? And if you're a self-motivated student, you can use wonderful websites like Khan Academy and YouTube and find answers to your questions. And if you're unmotivated, even if you have the capability to succeed in the hard sciences, you just don't go there. You choose another major. A friend of mine's daughter told me just yesterday that Khan Academy helped her survive college chemistry. Now imagine Khan Academy, but it's fully scaffolded, and by scaffolded, it's teacher speak, meaning it takes students from wherever they are and brings them step by step to where they need to be. And with online practice problems and assessment quizzes that go to the teacher, school district, parent, student, and in addition has an online classroom in which they interact with a qualified teacher in the subject area, and you have Chem. With Chem 10, students watch and interact with the video. Our goal is to have all our videos interactive so students just don't listen in one ear and it goes out the other. They do practice problems on the site that have guided practice. They take a quiz, and they're able to ask questions in our online forum or with a teacher in an online classroom. Lessons, as I said before, are fully scaffolded, which means that they take students from wherever they are and bring them step by step to where they need to be. Right here I have some results. We beta tested this program this past year with 100 low-income Hispanic students, and they scored on average 10 points higher than students of a similar demographic without Chem 10, which is really incredibly exciting news because women and minorities are traditionally underrepresented in the STEM fields. And if you use the word STEM, I mean science, technology, education, and mathematics. I actually have a story about a student that took Chem 10 wanting to be a pharmacy tech. And at the conclusion of Chem 10, she's planning on taking AP chemistry. This is a student whose parents never finished high school, a Latina student. She's planning to take AP chemistry, and instead of being a pharmacy tech, she now dreams of being a pharmacist. We're developing apps for smartphones, for the Android and the iPhone, and for the iPad, and we've also licensed physics in 10 and math in 10. Why am I uniquely qualified to do this? Well, let me tell you. I teach high school chemistry and physics, which means I'm on the front lines of this battle every day. I have to manage a really challenging, rigorous science curriculum like chemistry and physics with students who lack the basic skills to be successful at it. I'm an Amgen Fellow of the National Science Teachers Association. I am a grant recipient of the American Vacuum Society, that's material science, not vacuum cleaners. And I have a degree in chemistry from Cornell University, which is ranked 6th in the nation in chemistry studies. This spring, 0 minutes, I'll be really quick. This spring, Chem 10 is licensing itself out with 2 school districts so we can get more data. We are, this summer we're finishing and launching both our high school chemistry and AP chemistry programs. I'm going to be speaking at trade shows and having booths at home schools and science teacher trade shows and doing a significant amount of online marketing. I'm a single parent of a beautiful 5-year-old son and a school teacher, so I don't have a lot of money, but I'll tell you, I spent $27,000 of my own money to put this business together. And at this stage, I'm asking for $170,000 to do 3 things. The first thing is to develop an infrastructure. I wanted to develop more interactive proprietary technology and also to market the HE double hockey sticks out of Chem and 10. And just my final statistics, President Obama told us that only 14% of our students go into college wanting a STEM degree, and the UCLA study said that only 40% of them actually graduate with this degree, which means that only 5.6% of our students are graduating with STEM fields, hard sciences or maths, and we have to do better than that as a country and for our children. And with Chem and 10, they can envision themselves as having a career in the hard sciences, but also having the tools to achieve that. Thank you very much.
So, under the founding team, you listed only yourself. Are there any other team members?
There are no other team members, or I would have listed them. I'm getting advice from a number of people, and I'm actually looking to develop team members who are stronger in the technology area than I am.
And do you develop the curriculum, and you plan, or I should ask, how do you plan to develop the curriculum? Will it be the same across all states?
I'm developing the curriculum from what they see as the standards for New York regions, which are always stronger than California, unfortunately, and for what they see as the College Board SAT 2 in chemistry. So I'm building it so students can reach that level, and also I will break it down because each state has its own standards, and there will be guides for each state and how their standards apply to the contents of Chem and 10.
So some of your competitors you mentioned for not-for-profit, so they don't probably have a revenue model. I'm assuming yours is for-profit.
Is for-profit.
And how are you going to basically charge, and what is going to be your model for revenue?
So the model is a membership model. It's going to be relatively expensive for just the videos in the forum, except $18.95 a month or $170 for the year. If you have an online classroom where you have a teacher actually guiding you and working with you and checking in on you and emailing your parents when you're not online, that's going to be $675 a year or $74.95 a month.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Melanie.